Hey, this past Monday, we experienced something that not everyone experienced where they live, the total eclipse of the sun. And, God's creation was on display in an incredibly unique way, and his power was as well. He runs the universe with such precision that scientists can know exactly when the moon will block out the sun. There's going to be another total solar eclipse in the U.S. that will occur in 2044, but it'll only be visible in 3 states, Montana, North Dakota, and South Dakota. The next total solar eclipse that will hit Ohio is projected for September 14th, 2099. By the way, I already have that on my calendar. And I don't know about you, but I severely underestimated how cool it was to watch it. I hope you were able to catch it. It was great to see people watch it together. I saw several on our street together talking about what they were seeing. And I love that many people with children and grandchildren made a special event out of it. Listen, I say that because I love when we make a big deal out of our next gen at MCC, beyond what our children and student ministries offer regularly. I want to make sure you're aware of some events coming up so that you can participate if applicable. Listen, but all of us can serve as encouragement to our families. So the first is take the plunge. If your child is beginning to ask questions about baptism or you're interested in discovering their readiness for this important decision, taking the plunge is for you. Michelle's going to lead this class. It's on Sunday, April 21st. It'll be at 9:30 in the Student Cafe. I hope you'll check that out. Family dedication. Discipling children to love and follow Jesus is a parent's greatest privilege, and moms and dads have the most influential role in growing and shaping their kids' faith. So regardless of the age of your child, we want to partner with you on this parenting journey. I hope you'll join us on May 4th for family dedication. Graduation Sunday is coming as well. Every spring, we take a moment to stop and honor our graduates this year. We'll be doing that on May 19th. It's going to be during both services, 9:30 and 11. And this opportunity allows us to recognize our graduates for their hard work, but allows us also as a church to pray over them as they take the next step on their journey. Special note for parents and grads, your pictures, a baby and senior picture, are due May 5th. And this summer, by the way, CIY is this special time away for our students just to get away from their normal routines and to hear God a little more clearly. We started advertising this back in December because we knew the high school week would sell out. And while our middle school week still has some room, the high school week has indeed sold out. Now, if you're interested in going, we do have a waiting list. You can jump on it. We'll do our best to accommodate that at all if we can, if spots open up. But if you have any questions, please reach out to Eric. CIY Move for high school is June 10th through the 14th. It's done at Johnson University. CIY Mix for middle school is the 17th through the 20th at Cedarville, right here in Ohio. Listen, there's more information on all of those events on our Church Center app and at our website. But this weekend, we're going to continue our Ick series, where we're talking about those things in our lives where when someone brings them up, at least in our minds, maybe in our mouths, we go, ugh, or I don't want to talk about that, or stop talking about that. So we thought we'd talk about that. You're welcome. This weekend, I'm going to be addressing the ick of politics. And I realize that the only thing that might be more icky than politics is talking about politics in church. And what I'm going to share this weekend, listen, I actually shared this 4 years ago. And so this message is not intended, not trying to change your political party or your political views. What it is intended to do is help us to think about something that's way more important than who lives in the White House for the next 4 years. And that's important, but this is more important. So don't hear what I'm not saying. I'm not saying it's not important. I'm not saying disengage from the privilege we have to vote. I'm not saying your vote isn't important. I'm not saying any of those things. But I will say this about voting, although this is not what I'm going to be talking about this weekend. But it does seem obvious to say that your vote ought to reflect the principles of the kingdom. As disciples of Jesus, we are to reflect kingdom values in all areas of our lives, and it should inform how we vote. Listen, but Jesus didn't talk about voting. You know why? They didn't get to vote. But what we see is that Jesus didn't say and did say is intended to make all of us think about the way we respond to each other in this volatile political climate. I'm going to walk through that with you. And by the way, next Sunday, April 21st, we're going to have 2 special guests with us, Kent Fillinger and Jay Hess. Kent and Jay are with Christian Financial Resources. Jay's going to be hosting our Legacy Planning Seminar, which will be immediately after 11 o'clock service. This is a great informative moment for all ages of adults in our congregation and for your friends as well. So Sandy and I have been through it. It was very helpful to us. I hope you'll check it out as well. You can register for that on our Church Center app or at our website as well. Hey, this weekend is going to be so much fun and a little icky, and I'm looking forward to whether you're here online or here on campus. Looking forward to seeing you.